What's up, everybody? It's your girl, TheSunFlowerChild, and you are now tuned into Talks with Sean, the podcast. Yes, it is Monday. I'm super excited for today's episode. We're on episode 5. I am so excited. October 9th makes a whole month of me doing my podcast. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing and liking and listening to what I have to say. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe and comment down below. I'm super excited for today's episode. Today, we are talking about dating with a purpose, healthy relationships, and meeting your soulmate. It's so important. Now, we talk about this. We talked about being single and what that looks like. Now I want to talk about what a healthy relationship looks like and dating with a purpose. Too many times we are not dating with a purpose. Too many times we are just dating just to date. Too many times we are dating because we feel like we don't want to be alone. But it's very important. The older we get, the more wise we get, the more we understand that we must date with a purpose, and we must have healthy relationships for our generations to see what a healthy relationship is. There's too many broken homes. There's too many people that don't have their father. There's too many people that don't have their mother. So I hope that this is encouraging you as you listen to this episode to have a healthy relationship. So let's get right into it. So, I think it is very important that when you are dating, when you are in a relationship, you have to be whole. You have to be whole. Because you don't ever want to put yourself in a situation where you are in a relationship that could blossom and that could be a blessing, but your past is holding you back from being able to reach the blessings that God has for you. You have to be whole. I talked about that before, talking about making sure that you get the healing that you need, making sure that you focus on yourself and become whole. Because when you're in a relationship, I don't want to do a 50-50. I don't want to give you 50-50 because that's only half of me. I want to be whole. I want to give you 100% of myself to you. It is important that we are whole. It is important that you are able to be whole. You will never be ready, but you have to be whole. You will never be ready for a relationship. So many people say, what do you mean by that? Yes, there's preparation, but you will never be fully ready for a relationship because there are some things, there are some blessings, there are some obstacles that you have to do, that you have to get through with the partner, with your soulmate that you're supposed to be with. And so many people are like, well, I'm not financially ready, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. No, you work on being whole. You work on yourself being whole because you will never be fully ready. You have to experience certain things, certain obstacles with the person that you're supposed to be with, because that's how you build your foundation. You got to build a strong foundation. You got to build a strong friendship. So many people are getting in relationships and don't really know the person that they're with. They don't have a true friendship. They don't know nothing about the person, but they over here dating Billy Joe, and they just love Billy Joe. Oh, I just love him some Billy Joe. Well, what is Billy Joe's middle name? What is his mother's name? Do you know that? You gotta be friends with the person that you're supposed to be with. You gotta be friends with the person that you quote unquote love. You gotta have a friendship first. You gotta build that strong foundation, because when you build a strong foundation, nothing or anything can break it up. You gotta know that person inside and out. And even then, you'll fully never know that person inside and out, because somebody can turn on you. People change, people grow. It is important that we build friendships first before we build relationships. Ooh! It is important that we build friendships before we build relationships. Because when you have a friendship first, you're building a solid rock. You're building a solid foundation for you and the person that you're supposed to be with. Too many people are afraid to be alone, and that's why they get in these quick relationships. And then next thing you know, Mary Jo is not with Billy Joe. She done went with Marcus the next month. Stop allowing yourself to get in relationships when you don't know that person. Stop allowing yourself to get in relationships when you are not whole. When you haven't even prepared yourself for the blessing. You haven't even prepared yourself for your husband, for your wife, for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, for your fiance. You haven't even prepared yourself because you're not whole. You got to heal the wounds. You got to heal the things that you're dealing with before you're able to get the blessing over here. Wholeness. You have to be whole within yourself. Nothing is going to prosper. Nothing is going to manifest the way you want it if you are not whole. If you are not whole. You have to be whole, but you'll never be fully ready. I hope y'all felt that. You have to be whole, but you'll never be fully ready. Because that's what builds your relationship. The obstacles. The test and the situations that may seem like they're gonna break your relationship, but they actually build your relationship. They actually make it stronger. You have to be whole. You guys both have to be whole together. You can't bring your baggage and he bring your baggage and think that it's gonna work. Two broken pieces of a puzzle is not going to be able to come together. You got to be able to be a whole piece. Woo! You have to be a whole piece in order to build something stronger. You have to build yourself up for something greater. And if you are not ready for that, you're not going to receive it until you are whole, until you are ready for a healthy relationship. We got to build healthy friendships first. We got to know that person. We got to spend time with that person. We got to know the person's characteristics. We got to know how that person thinks, how that person feels. It's important. It is so important. So many people don't even know the difference of a soulmate and a relationship, just a regular relationship. But there is a difference. See, a relationship is somebody that you just love and you care about and, you go on with life. But a soulmate is something that connects with your spirit, that connects with your soul. You feel that person, even if that person is not with you. See, we got to know the difference of a relationship and a soulmate. And I'm going to get into it. Sure am. You got to ask God to show you signs. I always ask God, if I don't care how much I like this person, if this is not for you, if this is not what you have in store for me, I don't want it because I want everything that you have for me. So I don't care how much I like this person. If this person is not from you, I ask you to remove it. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Amen, saints. Okay? Because I refuse to go down the path of being with someone that is not on the same journey, that doesn't love God the way I love God, that doesn't understand my journey and understand my path. See, that's the thing. We dealing with people that ain't on the same path as us. That's not on the same journey, whether that's a faith-based journey, whether that's a career journey, whatever it is. We dealing with people that's not even on the same path, the same page as us. And that's why some relationships end. Because you want love so much. You want to be in a relationship so much. But you didn't even realize the signs of that's not, hold on now, that ain't a healthy relationship. That's not how I'm supposed to be treated. That's not how I want to be loved. We have to know that in order to have a healthy relationship, you have to be healthy within yourself. You have to be healthy within yourself. Your partner has to be healthy within themselves. Build a friendship, number one. Build a friendship, number one. It's so important that we do that. Stop getting in relationships that just are so quick. You don't even know the person. And then you're wondering why that person is acting the way they did. Well, maybe if you became their friend, maybe if you took the time, to see them grow, to see how they act around certain situations, maybe you would have realized, hold on, this is not healthy for me. I want a healthy relationship. I want a prosperous relationship. I want this thing to manifest. You got to know the signs of a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship will be honest. It will be true. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. So many people don't understand the importance of a soulmate. See, a soulmate is something that God created. When God made Adam and Eve, Adam was alone. And God put him to sleep. And when God put him to sleep, God took a rib from Adam and made Eve. So when Adam woke up and he saw Eve, he said, this is the flesh of my flesh. He recognized her because she was made from him. It was something spiritual. Their souls connected. And that's what people have to realize in a relationship and meeting the soulmate. Your soul has to be connected. It's on a spiritual level. It's on an emotional level. Before a physical level. It's something within your soul that clicks within that person. They see something in you. They see themselves in you. Why? Because you are their soulmate. It says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Adam fell asleep and woke up and saw Eve. He who finds a wife, he saw her. He saw that she was connected from him. And we have to realize that. Your soulmate is going to be connected with you. It's something that you can't explain. It's the type of love that you don't even understand. A soulmate is someone, a soulmate is someone that you can feel when they're not even around. You can feel them thinking about them when they're nowhere near around you. Even if you haven't talked to them all day, you can feel their soul, you can feel their spirit, because you are connected spiritually. You are connected with that person. That's the difference. We gotta understand the difference of a soulmate and someone that is just supposed to teach us a lesson. Ooh! I like that. Yes, the difference of a soulmate and someone who is just supposed to teach us a lesson. Yes, you can love somebody. And yes, you can be in love with somebody. But a soulmate is something deeper. It's something that you can't explain. It's something that God took his time on. It's something that he just made that person just right for you. Just right for you. Are you even ready? Are you even ready for your soulmate? Are you even ready for what God has for you? Are you ready for that relationship? Are you ready for a healthy relationship? Ask yourself. See, we want things so much, but we're not even ready for it. Maybe the person is not even ready for you. Healthy relationships. I always ask God, God, show me signs if this is supposed to be for me. Show me signs. Show me signs that this is your will, your way. We got to know the signs. Healthy relationship is being friends with that person. Is being patient with that person. Is getting to know that person. Is loving that person unconditionally. A healthy relationship doesn't just quickly, okay, we together, okay, this is it. No, a healthy relationship, it takes time. You got to build that foundation. You got to be able to walk through the fire and walk through the storm and walk through the rain and don't give up. A healthy relationship is accepting that person where they are. See, everybody wants a perfect relationship, and you'll never have a perfect relationship, but you'll have somebody perfect for you, that fits for you. We have to accept people's flaws and stop saying, oh, I want this person like this. Oh, he need to have this and that and that. I'm not saying lower your standards. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is embracing somebody from where they are. Because you don't know if that person is supposed to be in your life so you can help them. That's why I say you'll never be ready. Because there's certain things that you have to go through. There's certain things that you have to learn from your partner. There's certain things that your partner has to learn from you. You'll have to balance each other out. I want to be in a healthy relationship where if I lack something my partner has, and whatever my partner lacks, I have. We got to balance each other out. I want to be able to be spiritually connected to him, emotionally connected to him, mentally connected to him, and then physically connected to him. We got to know when a healthy relationship is blossoming and when it's just a lesson. You got to be able to fight that fight. You got to be able to open up your heart and know that person for who they are. Appreciate that person for who they are. Nobody is perfect. No relationship is perfect. But a healthy relationship will pass all. Will go through hell and back. Will still be strong because why? You build a foundation. You built that friendship. You built something unbreakable. You built something unbreakable. No man, no woman can break. No matter what it looks like, no matter what obstacle you guys face, you guys overcome it. And that's how you guys become strong. Because you're able to overcome the things that come your way. What does a healthy relationship look like? All relationships are different, right? All relationships are different, but I believe that a healthy relationship is being able to appreciate one another, to step out the box, to do things differently, to love on one another, to appreciate one another, to accept everything that comes with that person. Everything that comes with that person. Everything. You gotta know when to step away from something that is not healthy and when to keep going. See, sometimes we get into healthy relationships, but things get rough and we feel like this is not for me. Well, did you fight the battle? Did you fight the good fight? Did you keep going? So many people are like, well, he don't got this, she don't got that. But the love is there. They may not have all the money in the world. They may not have all the success in the world, but the love is there and the love is genuine. And you got to be able to work with that person. See, people don't want to do the work to be in a healthy relationship. You got to fight the battles. You got to fight those generational curses that your mother and your father and your aunts and your uncles and your grandparents went through. You got to be able to fight that battle so that your children's children and the generation that you're leaving behind will be able to say, Mommy and Daddy made it. Mommy and Daddy had a healthy relationship. Daddy showed Mommy love. Mommy showed Daddy love. We got to build healthy relationships so that our generations will be able to break the curses that we broke. We got to be able to break those generational curses that we've seen from our families. No, I will not have a bad relationship. I will have a healthy relationship. Speak that into existence. I will have a healthy relationship. This will prosper. This will prosper in Jesus' name. We will be successful. We will succeed in life. We will be able to show our children what that looks like. But you got to be able to fight the good fight. You got to be able to know when it's time to leave a relationship and when it's time to keep pushing with that healthy relationship. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's not easy, but it's worth it. If it's meant for you, if that person is meant for you, it's going to blossom. It may not seem like it sometimes, but if it's meant for you, it will always be. Are you spiritually connected with that person? And I don't necessarily mean on a religious path, a religious journey. When I say spiritually connected, are your souls entwined with each other? Can you feel that person's spirit? Can you feel that person's soul when you're not with that person? We have to know the difference of a soulmate. A soulmate is a blessing from God. A soulmate is someone that you can connect with like you've never connected with anybody else. That's the difference of a soulmate. It's a connection that you'll never be able to feel with nobody else. It's something that is an unexplainable feeling. Mind, body, and soul. Your mind, body, and soul are connected. Are you ready for a healthy relationship? Sometimes we can meet the person that we're supposed to be with, but it's not the right timing to be with that person. Ooh. Sometimes we can meet the person that we're supposed to be with, but it's not the right timing. Sometimes God will reveal to you the person that you're supposed to be with, but sometimes he's like, hold on now. Y'all not ready. I need to separate y'all. I need you to continue to work on yourself a little bit more. And I need you over here to work on yourself just a little bit more. And so that when y'all are fully whole, you'll be able to be stronger. Sometimes we do meet the person that we're supposed to be with. But sometimes we got to go through things to be able to make us fully whole so that we'll be able to love that person the way we're supposed to love them. So that person is supposed to love you the way that you're supposed to be loved. But are you fully whole? God will sometimes open up your eyes to see who that person is for you. Just to show you how faithful he is. Just to show you that he still got you. Just to show you that he's working on your behalf. But in order for it to be blessed, in order for it to be manifest, in order for him to fully give you what you desire, y'all have to be healthy within one another so that the relationship can be healthy. Sometimes you got to step away and say, you know what, I love you so much. I care for you so much, but I'm not ready yet. I know this is for me. I know you're for me, but this is not the right timing yet. We still got things that we got to work on. We still got things that we got to focus on. And so when I'm healthy and you're healthy, let's come together to be a healthy one. One accord. One accord. I want a healthy relationship. I want a God-fearing relationship for myself. I want someone who loves God just the way I love God. I want someone who's going to cover me and protect me when I feel down and weak, and vice versa. I need him to be connected to my faith. I need him to understand the things that I go through. I want him to put God first, because when you put God first, nothing else matters. When you put God in your relationship, there's nothing else that can stand and break that, because you put God first. Well, you may say, well, I mean, he was a God-fearing man. Well, he wasn't a God-fearing man for you. He wasn't the one for you. See, sometimes we meet people that are God-fearing, that have criterias that we want, but they're not for us. Our soul is not connected to them. It's not spiritually connected to them. We got to be whole. Once you become whole, you'll be able to know and have discernment of, okay, this person is great, but this is just not for me. My spirit doesn't connect with that person on a deeper level. It's not on a deeper level, so I know this is not for me. You have to be whole. How do you have a healthy relationship? Be whole. Do things different. You don't have to be like every other relationship. You don't have to be like every Instagram relationship. You don't have to follow what people are doing. You don't have to make a YouTube channel and y'all have a YouTube channel together. You don't have to be like everybody else. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying you don't have to follow trends. Make your own trends. What do you guys like? What is he like? A healthy relationship is listening, is understanding, is being able to sit back and just be quiet sometimes and letting that person vent. A healthy relationship is listening to what they have to say. A healthy relationship is honoring that person and honoring what they mean to you, and vice versa. We have to be able to step out the box when it comes to our relationships and stop doing things that are the norm. You create the relationship that you want. That's between you, him, and God. You, her, and God. That's between y'all two. You build the relationship that you want. But you have to put God first. Put him first and allow him to blossom in your life. Allow him to move those mountains and those obstacles. When you put God first, your relationship is going to blossom because he is first in your life. Healthy relationships. You got to know when that person is for you. Is this person for me? Well, I'm talking to Marcus, and he seemed cool. He has some good qualities, but there's some things that's just this may not be for me. He may be healthy, but he may not be healthy for the relationship that I want. She may not be healthy for the relationship I want. This person is a healthy person, but I don't think that this is for me. We got to be able to know, and we got to be able, men, you have to be able to find your Eve, to find your rib. To find your rib. Ask God to send confirmations to you. Show me signs. Open up my eyes. Open up my eyes for me to say, okay, this is the person for me. This is where I need to be. Even write things down, like I said before, writing things down of the type of person that you want, the type of man that you want, the type of woman that you want. And then once you find that person, you'll be able to look back and say, wow, on this date, on this time, I said this. This was a confirmation. Okay, God, I see that you answered this. See, God gives us a little sprinkle of what we want. He gives us what we need and a little sprinkle of what we want. And we have to realize that. We have to realize that the soulmate that you're supposed to be with is not going to have everything that you want. But he's going to have, and she's going to have everything that you need. Everything that God wants you to have for you to be successful in this relationship. Healthy relationships. Healthy relationships. Do things out of the box. Do things that you've never experienced together. Travel together. Support one another. Be there for one another. Listen to one another. Be patient with one another. Appreciate the person's flaws. Appreciate the person's flaws. Appreciate the person's flaws. I'm saying that because so many times we just beat over the person's head. Well, you're not this. You're not that. Be patient. Maybe you're in their life so that they can change certain things. Stop beating that person over the head because they're not this, they're not that. You're in that person's life because they needed you to move out of that situation. They needed you to be healthy so that you can add on to their healthiness. So that they can add on to your healthiness. Stop beating the person over the head, but love on them. As Christ will love on you, love on them. Pray for them. I pray for my man. Period, poo. I pray for him every day. Every day. I pray that he is well. I pray that he is getting his life together. I pray that God is working things out in his favor. I pray that he is strong to deal with my mess. I pray that he is strong to deal with my emotions. Because when we have a lot of emotions, we go up and down. I pray that we have healthy children, that our children's will be successful, that our legacy will live on to the day we die. And I don't even know who he is yet. But I'm praying for him. And as I'm praying for him, I'm praying that he's praying for me. That when we come together, that God will show us signs that this is where we need to be. It is not easy, but it is worth it. That's the thing, we give up so quick. Healthy relationships go through things. Healthy relationships go through problems. Healthy relationships go through the battles. Those are the times where you need to lean on one another, not fall apart and back away, but lean on one another. Stay strong together. I got you, baby. I got you. What's up? Why the long face? Nope. Nope. Come on, we about to go run. We about to go to the gym. We about to get your mind off of this. I want to be your support system and you be my support system. I want to be able to lean on you and you lean on me. I want to be able to wipe your tears and you wipe my tears. Healthy relationships. Healthy relationships. I'm speaking that so much. Healthy relationships. I believe it. I believe that there will be healthy relationships. I believe that our generation and people my age and people older and younger will be in healthy relationships. I believe that we will prosper. I believe that the generation behind us will be able to see what a healthy relationship looks like, that they will know that there won't be broken homes, that there will be more people that stick together. People feel as though, well, I've been with this person for so long. You know what I mean? This got to be my soulmate. Sometimes we outgrow people. Sometimes we only are with a certain people for us to learn something. For us to learn something so that we can be the best person that we need to be for that healthy relationship that we're supposed to be in. Stop holding on to things because it's been years. It's been months. Honey, if this ain't for me, if you're damaging my soul, I got to go. Just like Martin said, see you when I see you. Peace. I got to go. I'm fighting for a healthy relationship. I'm fighting for the generation behind me. I'm fighting for my future. I'm fighting for my kids' kids. I'm breaking these generational curses. And if you're not able to be in a healthy relationship with me, if you're not able to motivate me, if you're not able to uplift me, if you're not able to walk this thing with me, I got to go because I'm coming for that healthy relationship. I'm coming for my wholeness. I'm coming for what God promised me. I know that He has something for me. I know He has somebody for me. I know it. You got to speak that thing, and you got to be speaking it with a boldness. I am a generational curses. My kids will see a healthy relationship. We will go to therapy. We will pray. We will put this in God's hands. You got to do the work. You have to do the work. Build that foundation. Build that foundation. And as you build that foundation, you guys are growing together. You're learning one another. You're loving on one another. You're building together. You'll know because it'll be a spiritual connection. You'll know because it's something within you that connects with them, that relates to them. It's an unexplainable feeling. It's a love like no other. It's like loving Christ because it's from Christ. Woo! Come on. Huh. Yeah. Healthy relationships. I'm declaring that right now. Healthy relationships will prosper. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and so on and so on. We will have healthy relationships. We will not break up. We will fight. We will prosper. We will tell people about the goodness of God and how He has blessed us and how He has brought us together. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Women, your soulmate, the person that's supposed to be with you, he already knows that that's for you. He already knows that you're for him. And in due time, you'll be able to know. Because you'll get confirmations. There's certain things that you want that God will give you with your soulmate, and vice versa, men. There's certain things that you want in a woman that God will give you. But don't dismiss the things that you didn't ask for. Because those things that you didn't ask for could be a blessing into your life. Healthy relationships. Healthy marriages. Healthy relationships, healthy marriages. You have to be whole. You have to date with a purpose too. Too many people are just dating just to date. Well, I just went on a date with Marcus. Spill the tea, honey. And he was cool, you know what I mean? Like, I really like him. But he doesn't want kids. He doesn't want to get married. But I'm going to keep going. You got to date with a purpose. You have to date with a purpose. I want to be with someone that wants to be married and stay married. I want to be with someone that wants to have children. I want to be with someone that wants to be successful, that wants to grind the way I want to grind, that wants to hustle the way I want to hustle. I want to be with someone who is on the same page mentally as me, emotionally, spiritually as me. You got to date with a purpose. Stop dating people that don't see you as their wife. Stop dating people that don't see you as a potential husband. Hello. Stop giving your energy to people that aren't giving you the same type of energy, because you're setting yourself up for failure. You got to date with a purpose. What is the purpose of this relationship? Where are we going with this relationship? Are we building something for the future? What are your motives? What are your goals? What is your aspirations? How can I add on to you? How could you add on to me? Date with a purpose. Don't just date just because you're lonely. Don't just, honey, I'd rather be single for another 2 years just to date somebody that's just going to waste my time, because I already know he going to waste my time. I already know that this is not the path that he wants. So why put yourself in that predicament? Stop putting yourself in predicaments when you know that person doesn't want the same goals and same dreams and same aspiration and don't got the same hustle as you. Just because you want to be with in a relationship, just because you want to be with a man, just because you want to be with a woman. No. Stop that. You're setting yourself for a heartbreak. You're setting yourself up to be broken. Date with a purpose. Ask yourself, are you dating with a purpose? The person that you're dating with, are you guys dating with a purpose? Do y'all have the same goals? Do you guys have the aspirations and the same drive? And I'm not saying, listen, that it's supposed to be a picture perfect relationship. But it has to be a relationship that has potential to grow. It has to be a relationship that has potential to be able to stretch and move. And even when you're stretching and moving, that foundation is still strong. Just like this table is still strong. With every obstacle, with every situation that you guys face, it is still strong. It's not going anywhere. You have to date with a purpose. I have a son. Do you like children? Are you willing to be a stepfather? Are you willing to be a stepmother? Date with a purpose. Stop dating people just because you want to be in a relationship. You have to date with a purpose. You have to date somebody that's going to love you. If you have a child, they have to love that child just the way you love that child. They have to be willing to be able to step up to the plate. Even if the father or mother is in that person's life, that person is still supposed to love your child just the way you love that person. That person will never be able to be that mother or that father. It's never to replace, but to add on the love that child already has. You have to date with a purpose. Know the right time. Healthy relationships are work. Marriages are work. But you have to be willing to be able to work with it. Nothing comes easy. Success doesn't come overnight. Relationships don't come overnight. Healthy relationships don't come overnight. Work with each other. Be each other's best friend. My man better be my best friend. He gonna have to be my best friend. Hello. I need you to know me like my best friends know me. I need you to know me like Faye and Dewan know me. Because when I get on the phone with Faye and Dewan, they know, okay, hold on now, something wrong. Her voice is off. Okay, she's happy. Okay, she's having a good day. They know, even with face expressions, they know me like that. I need him to know me like my best friends know me. I need him to swoop in and take the place of their relationship. Your best friends will always be there, but the person that you're supposed to be with is supposed to take that place. Take all the things that you go with your friends about and give it to that person, because it's you and that person. It's a relationship between you and that person. You balance each other out. Whatever I lack, you have. Whatever you lack, I have. We are balancing each other out. Healthy relationships. Don't block your blessing because they don't look like you want them to look. They don't sound like the way you want them to sound. They don't think the way you want them to think. God created us all differently. Different shapes, different sizes, different mindsets, all that. Appreciate the person that you have. Because when you find somebody good, you need to hold on to them. It is hard. It's too much evil. It's too much negativity. It's too much stuff going on. So when you have somebody, yeah, they may not have everything. Everything. They may not have everything. But their love is genuine. Their love is genuine. The way they look at you is genuine. The way they smile at you is genuine. Love those parts. Because everything else can be fixed. Everything else can be worked out on. But if you have somebody that loves you genuinely and that cares for you genuinely, that is something that you want to hold on to, that you want to cherish and you want to stay with, and you want to allow that thing to manifest and prosper. Love on that person. Accept that person. Appreciate that person for who they are. Never try to change a person. Only try to change them when it comes to helping them elevate, when it comes to helping them grow. But never try to change who they are, their personality. That's what makes them you. That's what makes them them. That's what attracted you from them from the beginning. Why do we do that? Why do we get in healthy relationships? Or why do we get in relationships and then try to nitpick? You knew what type of person they was before you got into a relationship with them. Accept them. You can't change nobody. They got to want to change for themselves. You have to appreciate who they are. That is a healthy relationship. Appreciating who they are. Appreciating how God made them. Appreciating what they bring to the table. Stop trying to change them and appreciate them. It is not easy, but it is worth it. It is not easy, but it is worth it. I believe that people are going to have healthy relationships. I believe that things are starting to change in the atmosphere. I'm speaking that we will have healthy relationships. You will have a healthy relationship. You will have the man of your dreams. You will have the woman of your dreams. It starts with a foundation. It starts with loving them for who they are. It starts with loving them from where they are. You got to be a fighter in this thing. You got to put on your war boots and say, no. I know this is for me. I know that I'm supposed to be in this relationship. But we just got to keep pushing. I feel like when you know you're in a healthy relationship, because there's confirmations from that relationship. There's things that you wanted that person has. There's things that you didn't even think that you wanted that person has, that brings out the best of you. A healthy relationship brings out the best of you, not the worst. And if it brings out the worst, then you need to run. Run, Forrest, run. You need to run. All the way to the left. Like Beyonce said, to the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. You need to run. Because you don't want your healthiness and your wholeness to be damaged from somebody's brokenness. You want to be able to bring your healthiness and your wholeness into somebody else's life, into somebody's heart, and vice versa. You want to be able to build something strong and powerful. Date with a purpose. Date because you want to see this relationship blossom. And sometimes we have to date people. We got to kiss a lot of frogs. We got to deal with a lot of people in order to be with the person that we're supposed to be with. And just because, listen to this, not only that, you could date somebody and it goes well. But something in you is just saying it's not for me. I needed to learn something from this person so that when I do meet my soulmate, I'll be able to take what I've learned and to bring it into this relationship. My soulmate is connected to me spiritually, emotionally. We are connected. So many relationships are just connected physically, but are you connected spiritually, emotionally, mentally? Are you connected in those ways? You should be able to feel your partner just like you feel God, because he came from God. She came from God. You can feel their presence. You can feel them thinking about you. It is a love that is unexplainable. Just like God, it is a love that is unexplainable. Start telling God, I only want whatever you want from me. I only want a relationship that's going to prosper and be healthy. Are you guys praying together? Are you putting God first? Healthy relationships. Be the generational curse breakers that your parents couldn't be. Be the generational curse breakers that your grandparents couldn't be, that your aunt and uncles couldn't be. No. We not about to do this over here. We about to do this over here. We will stay strong because our foundation is strong. I love you with my whole heart. I want to get to know you. I want to feel you. I want to understand you. I want to know how you want to be loved. Healthy relationships. Tell me how you want to be loved. Show me the way. Sometimes we got to show people. You can't expect people to be a mind reader. You can't expect people to know everything. You got to show them. You got to set the standards. This is what I want in this relationship. I want A, B, and C. Now, are you willing to wait? Are you willing to be celibate with me? Are you willing to pray with me? Are you you gotta speak those things to that person. I want a healthy relationship. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue with you. Let's figure this out together. Let's be able to communicate well. That's the problem with relationships. Our communication is bad. You have to have good communication. You have to have trust. You have to have loyalty. You have to be honest. You have to be honest with your partner. Even if you feel like that it's gonna hurt them, you have to be honest. Because if you don't tell them now, they gonna find out later. Because whatever is done in the dark will come to the light. Be honest. Be truthful. Be faithful. Be faithful. Be faithful to one another. Communicate. Stop texting. Call each other. Because text can... people read things differently with text. Healthy relationships. Healthy relationships. Know that person. Love on that person. Do things with that person. Do adventures with that person. Do things that y'all have never done before. Step out the box. Step out the norm. You don't have to be like every other relationship. You don't have to do like every relationship. Be your own couple's goals. Stop looking at Beyonce and Michelle Obama and Steph Curry and all them. Yes, their relationships are great, but that's not your relationship. Build your own couple's goal. It's okay to admire a relationship. I admire a lot of relationships, but I don't want their love. Because that's their love. I want the love that we got over here. I want our healthy love together. I don't want to be like them. I want to be like us. I want to admire our relationship. I want to be obsessed with us in a healthy way. I want us to grow. I want our love to be unconditional love. I want our love to be like Christ. I want our love to be filled with God in it. I want a love like that. I want a love that is unshakable, unbreakable. Whatever we go through, we gonna face it. If it's supposed to be, it will always be. What is for you will always be for you. No matter what obstacle, whatever you're in, it will always be for you. If you are in a relationship right now and you guys are going through obstacles, if it is for you, it will always be for you. Are you spiritually connected? Are you mentally connected? Are you emotionally connected? Work on those things. Work on those things. Don't give up. If that person is good to you and they have a little bit of flaws, work with them. Work with them. Cause you're their better half. You're their better half. Work together. Stay strong together. Be each other's friends. Be silly together. Cry with each other. Laugh together. That's what builds a healthy relationship. I encourage all of you guys, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, I encourage you to stay strong, to build healthy relationships. I encourage you to get to know your partner inside and out, to build a strong foundation that is unshakable, that is unbreakable. You have to do the work. Nothing comes easy. No relationship is easy. It's not always going to be sunflowers. It's not always going to be sunflowers and shine. There's going to be some rain. But as long as you're able to plant a seed and build that foundation, your sunflower will grow back. And it will be stronger than ever. And nothing can break the bond. I want an unbreakable bond. Healthy relationships. I want us to be able to talk. I want to be able to talk to my man and him listen and say, you know what, babe, I apologize that you felt that way. I want him to come the same way. You know what, babe, I'm sorry I did that. I'm going to work on that. Come on, babe, let's cook together. I love you too much, so let me work on that. Listen to one another. Pay attention to your partner. Pay attention to what they like. Pay attention to what they like and what they want in life. How could you help them? How can they help you? A relationship is a partnership. It is a business as well. It is a business. With every business that you have, there's different aspects to the business. There's different things that you need to work on to get to be successful, to be the best CEO, to be the best successful business. It is a business. It is a partnership. It is a relationship. It is love. Please, 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 please know the signs of a healthy relationship. Do you have great communication? Are you able to trust that person? And that's something that y'all should be working on too as you guys are dating. Before you get in marriage and being fiance and all that stuff. Those are things that you need to work on. That's why I say you will never be ready, but you have to be whole. You have to be fully whole in order to be ready for that person. In order to deal with those obstacles. Because you may still have insecurities. You may still have some problems, some flaws that bother you. But that person is going to be patient with you. I promise you. That person is going to hold your hand. That person is going to understand you. Be whole. Work on trust. Work on being honest. Work on being faithful. Work on those things so that when you are married, you'll be able to be even stronger. That's what dating is. Dating is the foundation that you build. Dating is the foundation you build so that when you become married, you're able to face things stronger because you prepared yourself for that blessing. You prepared yourself for that marriage. You prepared yourself for that engagement. You prepared yourself. Dating is the foundation. Dating is the foundation. Date with a purpose. Honey, child, boo, I don't got time to date somebody that's not dating with a purpose, that doesn't want the same things I want. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. This is not for me. Date with a purpose. Be whole. I just want to encourage everybody, whether you're in a relationship right now or working on one, is this the soulmate that you're supposed to be with? Is it a healthy one? Are you spiritually connected? Are you emotionally connected? Are you mentally connected? Does that person feel like your best friend? Can you tell that person everything? Can you take your eyelashes off and your hat off and feel comfortable around that person? Vice versa, men, etc., whatever that is, to whatever insecurity I have, can you be comfortable around that person? Is that person your best friend? When you smile, does that person smile at you? Does that person look at you like you're the best thing that's ever happened to them? And vice versa. Date with a purpose. Get to know your partner. Be friends. Build that foundation. Put God first and it will blossom. It will blossom. Healthy relationships in 2019, healthy relationships in 2020, healthy relationships in the years to come and in the years to come, healthy relationships within our children's, healthy relationships with the generation, with our legacy. Your father wasn't in your life, but I promise you, you're going to have a husband that's going to treat you and stay with you. Your mother wasn't in your life, but I promise you, you're going to have a great woman in your life to support you so that you'll be able to build something, so that you can break that generational curse, so that your children can see what a healthy relationship looks like. A healthy relationship. Do you love that person? Unconditionally. Healthy relationships. I'm rooting for you. Your relationship is not going to break. It is going to last. You will have a healthy relationship in Jesus' name. Wholeness. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. I hope this encouraged you. I hope that this week is an amazing week for you. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for doing your part. Thank you so much for loving on me. Thank you so much for listening to what I have to say. Work together. Don't separate. Work together. And even if you have to separate for a little bit to get your mind right, if it's for you, if this relationship is for you, it will always be for you. Can't no woman, can't no man, can't no devil, can't nothing in this world can break up what God has for you. Declare it and speak it that you will have a healthy relationship. My children's will see what a healthy relationship is. My parents will see what a healthy relationship is. You are not your parents. You are not your past. You are not the generational curses that are trying to hold you back. You are a generational curser. You break those generational curses. You are a generational curse breaker. You will have a healthy relationship. Your relationship is a healthy one. It will succeed. It will prevail. It will manifest. It will blossom. Stay strong. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. Have a blessed Monday, everybody.